Hi guys, I am passionate gardener. I love gardening, I love flowers, vegetables and lot of things to grow my own in my garden or my balcony garden. So today I'll be sharing a very useful information that how to grow Jarvera and how to save them from their diseases. So yes, they looks good. You can see they are healthy yellow and red Jarveras. So I did some mistakes and due to that I lost my this Jarvera plant. This was good. I bring it home, that got died. And I found the way how to revive. And I did revive one. This is the one I revived. So if I would have take action on this one, it would have died like this. But I take care of this and I get it revived and it's coming down normal slowly. So today I'll be sharing those important tips. So there might be different reasons Jarvera is wilting or their leaves are getting yellow. So you need to understand the reasons first. So it might be one reason could be the it's wilting the leaves or leaves are a bit yellow. Primary reason could be the too much water or very little water. Normally, Jarvera like watering them through base. Like that means the way I do is like put some water in a bucket and dip the downside until this 50% or 60% like that. So if you dip until this, it will have get some water in the root because they don't like water from the top. If it is rainwater, don't mind. That's okay. That's natural water. You cannot do anything with it. But when you are watering from tap water or you are watering manually, don't put the water on top. It's better you put this bucket in the bucket and get the water from the bottom side. So that's the important bits. And if you are doing the water at 50 to 60% like this, it will not soak whole plants and it's fine. So you are not giving too much water with that. So these are the two example for this one. Why they are too much healthy. So what mistake I have done? So as soon as I bring the plant in home, I seen though this particular one was wilting, that leaves getting yellow, they are not growing enough. So I thought it might be fine over the time. It might be fine with the water. It takes some time to get accustomed with the weather. But because there are some articles I read, it's like they said keep it as is. But I would suggest don't let it as is it's dying. So it will be fine. Don't hope like that. You have to do something, take some action. So if the water is not the reasons, then find out what's the reason for it. It could be like it's been infected by bacteria or virus, or it could be affected by some disease, or it could be like uh, it's get a shock means you are bringing from the supermarket in a shop where this is maintaining the indoor temperature or outdoor temperature. It's a nice temperature, but as soon as you bring in home, you put the outside in the garden, it's getting maybe too much sunlight or getting too much like cold weather. So first we check if the it's getting a shock. Suddenly it will show you that the leaves are going to be looks like yellow like this. Like you'll see this little bit of wilting leaves or yellowish leaves, so you know like it's going to be going through a shock. So do one thing, bring them indoor or bring them in a shade area so that it get time to accustom with the weather or temperature. So give them time to get it fine and like habituated with the new weather or new environment that we are bringing in. That's the first step. Second step, what you can do, find some areas like it's big infected or attacked by some pest. So check the leaves behind. So if you see like spot like this, there might be sometime it's attacked by the pest. So try to use some pesticide. What I did for this one, this was not for the shock. There was a little bit of pesticide around this side. What I used some pesticide because I seen like this mark. So this might be due to some reasons that it's been attacked by some pest. So I instantly use some pesticide around this corner and leave it and keep them in a little bit of shade area. And after a few days, I see the new growths are coming out. So it will see the improvement in a few days only. You don't need to wait weeks and weeks. And but if you do wait weeks and weeks and don't do anything, you will find the results like that. So don't wait for until it's die. So take action immediately like this. So hope this will be helpful. And Jarvera growing is easy. They don't need much fertilizer. They only need a water, regular water, and you can fertilize them maybe in a monthly once. That should be enough for them. Use general fertilizer, you can use tomato fertilizer, and you can use rose fertilizer for more flowers. And other tips I will be sharing quickly, that as soon as you are getting the flowers, if you have few more flowers, what I did, like I cut them and put in the flower vase, so you can bring them indoor, or you can leave them in the plants for the beautiful flowers will be stay there. But as you cut more flowers, you see more flower growth. You can see, like I have already cut many flowers from here, and they are giving me good new growth. This one also I cut many flowers, and lot of new growths are coming from sides and around. So yeah, so that's the, I think, quick tips and tricks. You can grow those gerbera healthy. Other thing, normally I do, just finishing the tips. So if you see some died leaves, or like leaves around the base is dried, so you can just pick them up, just like this. So just to make these things clean, and don't let this dry leaves to rot in the base and hamper your flower. And if you found, so you don't need to spend a lot of time, I would say like 15 days time or monthly once, come to the plant, see if there are dried stems like that, pick them up. You don't need to do too much. Don't pick something which is not dried yet, like this is like probably there's a little bit more sunlight, you cannot see, I'll just bring the camera closer. So if you see these ones, this is still greenery, that means I am not okay to bring this up. So the one is, this is already dried, this one, so I can bring the like this, so it will come out. So do this kind of cleaning, so it will give more air circulation on the plants, they will not get infected by the pest. So, and you will grow healthy gerberas, and you can enjoy the new growth, and the flowers are very bright colors and very good to look into. So yeah, hope this video was helpful for you, and you can grow great nice gerbera plants, and you can enjoy the flowers and the colors. Until then, thank you, thanks for watching. Bye bye. Bye bye, gardeners. Bye.